Hey, today's day 13 of 40 Days of Honor, and today I'm going to be honoring someone who's very, very dear to my heart, and this is my grandpa. It's my mom's dad, Dave Roberts, and I call him Grampy. I always have. I don't think I'll ever grow out of that. But Grampy, you are an incredible man. I remember just I I can't think of a time when I've ever not respected you. I can't think of a time when I've ever felt unloved by you. And I can't think of a time when I've never felt when I haven't felt supported by you. And just I feel incredibly grateful for you, and I don't know what's with the emotions. But this is like the second video in a row that I've cried. But that's okay. So Grampy, here's some cool things about you. You you model to me the kind of man that I want to marry, and a lot of girls might say that about their dad, but I didn't have the best relationship with my dad, and so I don't like when I think about specific things. I'm like, well, I don't want that, and I do want that. Like in my dad, like I do want that, I don't want that. And I'm kind of like it's like I'm shopping for things, and so it's difficult because I can't say like I want to marry someone just like my dad, but like I think a lot of girls, women, want like a picture in their head that they know what to look for. And I realized about probably 10, maybe 5 or 10 years ago, that it's you. Um, I want to marry a man like you. I want to marry a man who is a strong leader, who has integrity, and who loves people, who takes care of people, who would do anything to help people. Like I see the way that you're connected with your neighbors, um, and just how you reach out to people. You're a man of your word. You're a man of encouragement. I remember several times, and when I was a kid, I don't think I appreciated this as much just because I was a kid, but we, in my head, I would call them Grampy's lectures because that's kind of what you were doing was lecturing me or lecturing my sister. Um, but you were helping raise me. You were helping guide me, and you were helping me make choices, and your words stuck in my head. And my sister and I would get into a fight, or my brother and I, or whatever, like just because we were kids and we were tired of each other sometimes. But you would always step in and you would say, like, you don't want to have this kind of relationship when you're an adult. You guys will get into arguments. You guys will, these things will happen, but you don't want this stuff to stick. And so you really, and that stuff is hard to do. It's hard to maintain relationships sometimes when you become an adult. But um, like your words stuck in my head, and I try to do my best to follow your advice, to follow your guidance, and I'm so so thankful to have a grandpa like you, to where I see that you have such a good work ethic, and like I really really hope and I pray the man that I marry will have 10% of the qualities that you do. Um, and I appreciate the way that you have, oh, these tears. I appreciate the way that you have encouraged me over the years to have a relationship with my grandma, with your wife, with Grammy, because it has really helped me to understand that that relationship is important to me. And even if like some kids drift from their grandparents or their parents, but like you really encouraged me to reach out to her and to keep in contact, and just told me how much our conversations mean to her, um, and I appreciate that because Grammy is one of my best friends, and I can't say that about a lot of people, and I don't know that there's very many people who have their grandparent as one of their best friends, but I think that relationship, a lot of that has to do with you kind of encouraging us to be close. And I really appreciate that because, as you know, she's an amazing woman. She's wonderful. Um, and just how you guys have modeled marriage to me. Um, you guys you're still together. Um, and I still see love, like your nicknames for each other every Christmas. You'll get her a present that says to, what is it? To Wonder Woman, and then she um, gets a gift for you, and it says to Captain Marvel. And at first, when I was a kid, I was like, oh, gross. But now I'm just like, you guys still do that, and I love it. And you call each other um, mother and daddy, and it's just you guys are adorable. And I hope that you know that my marriage lasts as long as yours does. Um, and I know that it will as long as we continue to love each other. But thank you for modeling a healthy marriage for me. And Grumpy, I love you so much, and I respect you more than a video can express. So I will see you in May, and I love you. And I hope that this video doesn't really embarrass you. It's supposed to honor you. It's not supposed to embarrass you. So hopefully it does that.